Get ready for a quick quest guide for the Tourist Trap quest, in which the main rewards for completing are 2 lots of 4,650 experience in either agility, fletching, smithing, or thieving, the ability to smith darts, access to the desert mining camp, slave robes, and 2 quest points. There are no other quest requirements, but for skills, you'll need level 20 smithing and level 10 fletching. Item-wise, you'll need full desert robes, 3 bronze bars, 30 to 50 feathers depending on your fletching level, and a hammer. And these can all be bought from Shantay at the Shantay Pass shop for a few hundred coins. You'll also want to buy a Shantay Pass for 5 coins to get you to the quest start, and I highly recommend buying a couple of Filled Waterskins here too. 3 to 4 should be enough for the quest, as the desert heat won't affect you inside the desert mining camp. I recommend stamina and energy potions for this quest, as a decent amount of running is involved, and a weapon, as well as for low levels some armor and food to fight the level 47 mercenary leader will come in handy. Note that with some crafty positioning you can safe spot this fight with ranged or magic. Now let's begin, and after going through the Shantay Pass south of Al-Kharid, you can begin the quest by talking to Irina. First ask her what's the matter, before selecting yes to help her find her vanished daughter and begin the Tourist Trap quest. Now make sure you're ready to fight a level 47 mercenary leader with high hit points before running south and a little bit west until you reach the western gate leading into the desert mining camp. Find and talk to the mercenary captain, and begin your chat by saying, "Whoa, a real captain." Then say you'd love to work for him, before later saying, "Can't I do something for a strong captain like you?" Follow it up with, "Sorry sir, I don't think I can do that," before finally saying, "It's a funny captain who can't fight his own battles." After a bit of dialogue, you'll need to fight the mercenary captain, and know that you can safe spot him by talking to another mercenary to draw their attention, and then getting them in between you and the captain. Once you defeat the captain, you'll obtain a metal key. Now very importantly, unequip everything that you're wearing and only equip your desert robes. And after this is done, open the gate and enter the camp. Note that when re-entering the camp at later parts of the quest, again only wear desert or slave robes. Once inside, enter the north building and search the table with water to find a cell key door. Once you have it, then exit and run all the way east and talk to the male slave. Tell him that you just arrived before he tells you that he's going to make a break. Tell him that sounds interesting, and after more dialogue, start spamming option 1. Ask, "What's that then?" before adding, "I can try undo them," and then, "It's funny you should say that." And after more dialogue, say, "Yeah, okay, let's give it a go," before finally agreeing to swap clothes with the "Yes, I'll trade" option. Now you're going to trade clothes, but there's a chance that you'll fail and get caught doing this and be popped into the jail. If this happens, then you can use your cell door key to get out and return and try again. If your cell door key gets confiscated, then you'll want to bend the bars at the back of the cell, climb out of the little window, and then climb over the rocks and out of the compound before re-entering and retrying. Once successful, you'll have swapped clothes and end up in a slave outfit. Now that you're looking sufficiently like a slave, head north and go through the big wooden doors before running all the way around to end up south of the entrance. Now talk to the guard here and say that you'd like to mine in a different area, before adding, "Yes sir, you're quite right," and then finally, "Yes sir, we understand each other perfectly." Now make sure you keep wearing your slave outfit before running back all the way out that you came and entering back into the cell. Then climb out the back window, up the rocky cliff, and out of the complex. From here, you will want to run west until you reach the Bedouin camp, and entering into the southern large tent. Talk to Al-Shabim, select option 1, saying that you're looking for a pineapple. Then say, "Yes, I'm interested," after which he'll hand you a key. Then run all the way back east to the mining camp, and once you're inside, head into the north building and up the ladder. Search the bookcase in the southwestern corner, where you'll notice several books about sailing, and make sure you click to continue. Now talk to Captain Sead nearby and say, I wanted to have a chat. Then say, you seem to have a lot of books. Then ask, so you're interested in sailing? And finally say, I could tell by the cut of your jib. He will now officially be distracted, so much so that you can open the chest beside him and take the technical plans from it. Now head back down the ladder and out of the camp by escaping through the prison and climbing the cliff, and make your way back to the Bedouin camp. Once there, talk to Al-Shabim and say, yes, I'm very interested. And with the feathers, bronze bar, and hammer in your inventory, again say, yes, I'm kind of curious. After the dialogue finishes, run to the small northern tent and enter it, before using your technical plans or a bronze bar on the anvil. Say, yes, I'd like to try, and depending on your smithing level, you'll either succeed or fail in getting a dart tip. If you fail, then just try again. Once you have the dart tip, use your feathers on it. And again, depending on your fletching level, you'll either succeed or fail. Keep going until you succeed. Once you finally succeed, you'll end up with a prototype dart. Prototype in hand, head back and talk to Al-Shabim, who will teach you how to make darts and then give you the Tenty pineapple. Now run all the way back to the desert mining camp and back in through the gate, before heading into the mine and running all the way back to the guards at the end of it. Yes, it is a bit of a trek. Talk to the guard and hand him the pineapple, who will then allow you to go into the eastern area of the mines. Head into it and run east until you see some empty barrels. Search one of the barrels and then choose to take one. Then search the nearby minecart and say yes to try and squeeze into it. You can fail here, but if you do, then you can just keep trying until you manage to squeeze in. Once in, you'll get a cutscene whereby you travel to a deeper section of the mine, and after arriving at your destination, you'll want to run down the northwestern path, and at the end of it, you'll find Anna. Use your empty barrel on her to pop her inside. She won't be too happy about it, but whatever. Then run back to the mining cart and use Anna in a barrel on it to send her off. Once the cart returns, then search the cart yourself and keep trying to squeeze inside until you trigger the cutscene and get to the other end yourself. Now search one of the nearby barrels to again find Anna, before traveling a tiny bit northwest and using her on the winch bucket. The guard nearby will chat to you, whereby say, yes please, and then after a bit more dialogue add, I said you were very gregarious. Once Anna is out of your inventory, then run all the way back to the surface. Run to the southwestern area of the desert mining camp and operate the winch, bringing Anna to the surface. Then search the barrel west of the winch to then pop Anna in a barrel into your inventory. Now use Anna in a barrel on the wooden cart just to your northeast to pop her onto it, before then talking to the minecart driver. Start by saying, nice cart, before adding, one wagon wheel says to the other, I'll see you around. Then say, one good turn deserves another, and follow it up with, fired, no, shot perhaps. Then, in for a penny, in for a pound, and, well, you see, it's like this, before then telling him, prison ride in 10 minutes, get your cart out of here. Finally say, you can't leave me here, I'll get killed. And after all that chatter, search the cart and agree to jump on board, after which you'll end up outside the camp with Anna in a barrel in your inventory. Now run all the way north back to Irina and give her the fabulous news that you found Anna by talking to her. Choose twice to pop 4,650 experience into either the agility, fletching, smithing, or thieving skills before bam, quest complete. In addition to the experience, you'll also gain extra access within the desert mining camp, the ability to smith dart tips and fletch darts, as well as 2 quest points. Thanks for watching, catch you in the next quest!